Hi guys, welcome back to the news. Yes, in Edo State, we are yet to shake off the crisis in the People's Democratic Party with Obaseki at war with his deputy, Philip Shuaibu. This is really, interesting. And at some point, there are so many fingers pointing at Godwin Obaseki of trying to impose a particular candidate as his successor in the next governorship elections in the state. The Edo State gubernatorial race for the 2024 election is already steaming with tension, with accusations of favorism, manipulation, swirling around the selection of candidates. The latest twist comes from a meeting allegedly convened by Senator Adams Oshiomhole, where the party stewards were reportedly told to support Dennis Idahosa. Controversial figure with a history of scandal, Oshiomhole's alleged endorsement of Idahosa has drawn sharp criticisms from several quarters. Now, the concerned Edo Indigenes for Better Governance organization has questioned the logic of supporting a candidate previously removed from office by Oshiomhole himself over fraud allegations. They condemned the move as godfatherism and urged Edo citizens to embrace one man, one vote. Idahosa's past as a commissioner removed from office for alleged fraud cast a long shadow over his candidacy. Many Edo residents remain skeptical of his fitness for governance, citing his involvement in illegal operations that have caused sufferings to the state. This skepticism is further fueled by the accusation that Oshiomhole, who once denounced Idahosa, is now backing him. A statement from Mr. Osaro, the secretary of the concerned Edo Indigenes for Better Governance, had echoed public sentiment against godfatherism and called for fair governance in Edo State. The statement urged Oshiomhole not to involve President Tinubu in the election, especially given Oshiomhole's failure to secure Edo State in the presidential election. Dennis Idahosa, representing over Southwest over North-East federal constituency, is embroiled in controversy, having been previously removed from his position as Commissioner for Investment under Governor Oshiomhole on fraud allegations. His potential candidacy has sparked widespread opposition among the youths, among political figures, and the Edo diaspora, who viewed him as unfit for governance. The general perception among the Edo people is that Idahosa got involved in various illegal activities, which he has betrayed the trust of the Edo State people. The primary question remains whether the people of Edo State will endorse his candidacy despite the associated risks. It's both unexpected and concerning that Senator Adams Oshiomhole, who once labeled Dennis Idahosa as a criminal during his governorship, is now advocating for his governorship candidacy. This development is deemed intolerable and unacceptable by the people of Edo State, leading to a consensus against supporting Idahosa's gubernatorial ambitions. And at this point, all eyes and all fingers are pointing at Adams Oshiomhole for trying to use Tinubu's name to cause crisis. And Oshiomhole has been warned against using the name of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to lie as the party prepares for the forthcoming governorship election in the state. Now, the warning came as the crisis presently rocking the forthcoming APC gubernatorial primary election on February 17th seems to be far from being over. We know that over 30 contestants have indicated interest in contesting the election from the APC. But last week, a committee was set up to pile the names of the aspirants. And there have been reports that the committee headed by Professor Julius had screened the aspirants and only 6 were selected. But then APC has denied the report. It was also gathered that a meeting was called and most party stalwarts from the 18 local government areas of the state were summoned to Abuja on Monday. And the meeting was called by Senator Oshiomhole, and it was alleged that they were mandated to ensure the victory of Dennis Idahosa at the party's primary election. So, they have called out Oshiomhole. They said Oshiomhole told them that Idahosa was the anointed candidate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that the president wanted them to ensure that Idahosa was eventually elected the party's flag bearer for the September 21st gubernatorial election. And then these party stalwarts are quite surprised that how come the president, will now talk about endorsing this kind of person. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who immediately suspended the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Betta Edu, would not rally around an alleged fraudster that was once suspended by Adams Oshiomhole when he was the Edo State governor. So at this point, they said they are tired of bad governance. So when you go to Edo State, there is no light, there is no road, there is no employment, nothing. And the people are tired. So they are saying no to godfatherism. No more godfatherism. It's a new era for one man, one vote. Oshiomhole should leave President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of this election because he could not even deliver Edo State during the presidential election. He couldn't deliver Edo State for the APC. So the organization has noted that most people of Edo State, the name Dennis Idahosa was similar to a 419 because the man was involved in some fraud allegations. That was why he was kicked out of office as a commissioner for investment under Adams Oshiomhole. And at this point, they've said Idahosa remains unfit and has no place in governance in Edo State because he was involved in numerous illegal operations, most of which caused sufferings to decent and innocent citizens of Edo State who have up till now trusted him without realizing that this man called Dennis Idahosa is a chameleon. And it is quite unexpected and depressing that a whole Senator Adams Oshiomhole, who once called Dennis Idahosa a criminal while serving as the Edo governor, will be the one promoting him for governor of the state. I mean, it is quite unacceptable and unfortunate, and the Edo people would not stand for this. Guys, what are your thoughts on this very issue? There seems to be fire on the mountain in Edo State ahead of the elections as the APC battles for who would be the flag bearer of the party. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.